Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. In the today's class, I am explaining 5.3 from NCERT. Here, find dy upon dx in the following. 5.3 is related with implicit functions and inverse trigonometric, differentiation of implicit functions and inverse trigonometric functions. Watch the video till end and give your comments. And if you are watching first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with your friends. See here, first problem. First one, 2x plus 3y is equal to sin x. We have to find the dy upon dx. Differentiating with respect to x. 2 as it is, differentiation of x is 1. And what is the differentiation of y? Differentiation of y is dy upon dx is equal to differentiation of sin x is cos x. Here, the term with the dy upon dx I kept on left side and the remaining term on right side. Take 3 on this. Here it becomes divided by 3. See, is it very simple or what? Moving to the second one. See, the terms, they look like similar. Only change is in the right side we have sin x and here we have a sin y. Differentiating with respect to x. Already I explained so many examples. 2 as it is, differentiation of x is 1 plus 3 as it is. Here no need to write 1 because 2 into 1 is 2. That's why no need to write that. Y is dy upon dx is equal to, what is the differentiation of sin y? This is cos y and angle is other than x. That will be written as dy upon dx. 2 as it is. Here cos y into dy upon dx minus 3 into dy upon dx. Cos y minus 3 because I am taking dy upon dx common. Take cos y minus 3 on this side. It becomes multiplication changes to division. Correct or what? Or you can write dy upon dx is equal to 2 upon cos y minus 3. See, either sums are simple or what? You are feeling simple or what? Why? Because already we solved so many examples on differentiation of implicit functions. Moving to the next question, third one. Ax plus by square is equal to cos y. Here, differentiating with respect to x. A as it is, differentiation of x is 1 plus b as it is, differentiation of y square is 2y into dy upon dx is equal to differentiation of cos y minus sin y into dy upon dx. So here I kept 2by minus sin into dy upon dx as it is. Minus sin y when you are taking on left side become plus sin y into dy upon dx is equal to a taking on that side minus a. Here 2by dy upon dx is common. This is the answer. Moving to the next question, fourth one. Xy plus y square is equal to tan x plus y. See, tan x is separate plus y is separate. Differentiating with respect to x. This is u into v. X as it is. Differentiation of y is dy upon dx plus y as it is. Differentiation of x is 1 plus differentiation of y square is 2y into dy upon dx is equal to differentiation of tan x is secant square x plus differentiation of y is dy upon dx. Keep the term with dy upon dx on left side as it is, and the remaining terms on right side, the term without dy upon dx. Here dy upon dx is common. Then what is dy upon dx? This is the answer. Now you are feeling very simple or what? Yes, all the sums are very simple. If you know the concept. Moving to the next question. Question number 5. X square plus xy plus y square is equal to 100. See, differentiating with respect to x. What is the differentiation of x square? 2x plus xy is u into v plus y as it is, differentiation of x is 1 plus y square is 2y into dy upon dx is equal to 0. Write down the term with the dy upon dx on left side without the dy upon dx on right side. Then take this bracket term on right side. It becomes division. This is the answer. Is it simple or what? Yes. The sums are very simple. Moving to the next question. Question number 6 from NCERT. X cube plus x square y plus xy square plus y cube is equal to 81. See, differentiating with respect to x. What is the differentiation of x cube? 3x square plus x square into y is what? U into v. Keep x square as it is. Differentiation of y is dy upon dx plus y as it is. Differentiation of x square is 2x. And the next is also u into v. Keep x as it is. Differentiation of y square is 2y into dy upon dx plus y square as it is. Differentiation of x is 1 plus what is the differentiation of y cube? First power 3y square, then base is y, that is dy upon dx is equal to 0 because 81 is a constant. Now write down the term with dy upon dx on left side, and at the same time I am taking dy upon dx common also. Say I am marking this term and this term. Now the remaining term on left side, sorry right side, minus 3x square. The plus terms become minus. Then dy upon dx is equal to and if you want you can take minus as a common. Otherwise you can keep as it is. Moving to the next question. And all the sums are very simple, and if you are practiced that previous, if you know the concept from previous video, how to solve the implicit differentiation problems, this exercise will be very simple for you. Moving to the next one. Question number 7. Sin square y plus cos xy is equal to k. Differentiating with respect to x. Yes, what is the differentiation of sin square y? First power 2 sin y into differentiation of sin y. Here I am writing minus y because if you are familiar with basics, what is the differentiation of cos xy? Minus sin xy, correct or what? Into differentiation of xy because angle is other than x and differentiation of k is 0. 2 sin y, differentiation of sin y is cos y, and here the angle is other than x, it is y, that's why I am writing dy upon dx. Next, minus sin xy in the bracket, this is u into v, x into dy upon dx plus y into differentiation of x is y. So, if you are familiar, can you write 2 sin y into cos y as a sin 2y? No need to write that. If you are familiar, write down. Then remove the bracket here. And don't mix this x with this angle. Write down the term with dy upon dx on left side and take dy upon dx common. Without dy upon dx is this one. Then write down dy upon dx. This comes in the denominator. This is the answer. See, is it very simple or what? Yes, the problem is very simple. Moving to the next question. Question number 8. Sin square x plus cos square y is equal to 1. See here, differentiating with respect to x. First power, differentiation of sin square is 2 sin x into differentiation of sin x plus cos square y first power 2 cos y into differentiation of cos y is equal to differentiation of 1 is 0. 2 sin x, differentiation of sin x is cos x. And no need to differentiate the angle because it is x. 2 cos y, differentiation of cos y is what? Minus sin y. That's why I wrote in the bracket into dy upon dx is equal to 0. Before moving to next step, I am writing one more step here. 2 sin x into cos x. This plus into minus is minus 2 cos y into sin y into dy upon dx is equal to 0. This minus term I am taking on that side. The rearrangement is left with students. Then here 2 sin x into cos x is sin 2x. 2 cos y into sin y is sin 2y into dy upon dx. Then can you tell me what is dy upon dx? Yes, dy upon dx is sin 2x upon sin 2y. And remember, they are not cancelling because their angles are different. See, these are the questions in 5.3 related with implicit functions. Now we are moving to the differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. Here in 5.3 only the next questions are related with inverse trigonometric, differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. And here it is sin inverse. Don't apply the formula directly. See, when you see the form 2x upon 1 plus x square, in our minds automatically we are remembering 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. If you write x as a tan theta and you are familiar, this is nothing but sin 2 theta. This is nothing but sin 2 theta. Understood? That is the formula we studied in the first year. That means here we are not differentiating directly. We are going for method of substitution. So put x is equal to what? I gave complete solution there. If you write x as a tan theta, then only we will get the formula. If you take only tan on this side, what you are getting? Theta is tan inverse x. So it is y is equal to sin inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. This is still we are not differentiated. Sin inverse of sin 2 theta. And in inverse trigonometric functions, I gave the formula. If it is sin inverse of sin theta, then the answer will be theta. If it is lying between minus 90 to plus 90. So applying that, we are getting it is 2 theta. Problem is started in terms of x. Here we got theta. See what is theta? Theta is tan inverse x. Now comparing to this is a very simple differentiate. Dy upon dx is equal to 2 constant. Differentiation of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. See student, is the sum is very simple or what? Yes. That's why I told in the last class, please go for the first year trigonometric formulas. Moving to the next question. Everywhere we require first year formulas. And all the formulas I will explain, don't worry. If you are not thorough also, I will make you perfect in this class. Please not only watch, please along with me, if possible, go on write that well. Examples. Moving to the next question. Question number 10. Y is equal to tan inverse 3x minus x cube upon 1 minus 3x square. If it is lying between minus 1 by root 3 to plus 1 by root 3. See, if you saw that bracket and if you are familiar with the formula, the bracket is in the form of 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Have you remembered this formula? That formula is nothing but tan 3 theta. So again that means what will be the substitution? Here also the substitution is x is equal to tan theta. Take only tan on this side. Tan inverse x is theta. So y is equal to tan inverse of 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Correct or what? Then tan inverse as it is, this bracket will be tan 3 theta. What is tan inverse of tan 3 theta? That is nothing but 3 theta. Whatever I explained in the previous example. And what is theta here? Theta is nothing but tan inverse x. Again differentiate here. Dy upon dx is equal to 3 upon 1 plus x square, because x tan inverse x. This is the answer. See, is it very simple or what? When it will be very simple? If you know the first year trigonometric formulas. Moving to the next question. Question number 11. Y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. So moving to the next question, 11th one, y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. When you see that bracket term, it is in the form of 1 minus tan square upon 1 plus tan square, and that is nothing but cos 2 theta. That means here also the substitution is tan theta. X is equal to tan theta. What is theta? Theta is tan inverse x. So cos inverse of cos 2 theta. Cos inverse of cos 2 theta. Cos inverse and cos get cancelled. 2 theta is remaining. Here what is theta? Theta is tan inverse of x. Now differentiate with respect to x. Dy upon dx is 2 upon 1 plus x square. See, the sums are very simple or not? Moving to the next question. Question number 12. Y is equal to sin inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. And as we know that this bracket is nothing but we have to write x is equal to tan theta, and this will be cos 2 theta. Just in the previous example we did this. Theta is equal to tan inverse of x. Sin inverse 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. It is sin inverse of cos 2 theta. And in inverse trigonometry we have a formula for sin inverse of sin theta. It is sin inverse of cos. And listen carefully whatever now I am telling. I am converting this cos 2 theta in terms of sin with the help of allied angles. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. In place of theta we have 2 theta. Sin inverse and sin get cancels. And write down that theta value. What is theta? Theta is again tan inverse x. Now differentiate. This is 0 minus 2 upon 1 plus x square. Pi by 2 is a constant. So that is why it is 0. This is constant with x. That's why we are differentiating. So final answer is. Moving to the next question. Question number 13. Y is equal to cos inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. See, by seeing this bracket, can you have any idea what will be the substitution? It is exactly similar to question number 9. In question number 9, we have the same bracket. So please go back and see what is the substitution for that bracket. In question number 9, we have the same bracket, but outside term is different. Don't worry about that. Afterwards, we can rearrange that. Yes. Have you got that value? What will be the substitution then? Tell me. Yes. The substitution is x is equal to tan theta. Implies theta is equal to tan inverse of x. So y is equal to cos inverse of 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Again that is nothing but sin 2 theta. Here also I am converting that sin in terms of cos with the help of allied angles like this. That is cos 90 minus theta, the allied angle. Then this is nothing but pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Write down that theta value. Theta is tan inverse x. Now differentiate. Differentiating with respect to x. This is 0 minus 2 difference because pi by 2 constant, with this constant there is no x. Even though here it is a constant, but this constant has a term with tan inverse x. It is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Final answer is it very simple or what? Yes. Moving to the next question. That is question number 14. Question number 14. Y is equal to sin inverse 2x into root of 1 minus x square. And students, remember, in a problem, if you have root of 1 minus x square, you can go for method of substitution as x is equal to sin theta or cos. In both the time you will get the answer. Here I am writing x is equal to sin theta. Generally we are writing sin. Depending on the problem, it will change to cos. So x I am writing as the sin theta. That is a one hint. If you want, write down on the side. In the problem, if it contains only one root and that root has 1 minus x square, put x is equal to sin theta. 2 sin theta into root of 1 minus sin square theta. Y as it is, sin inverse 2 sin theta as it is. What is 1 minus sin square theta? 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. Have you remembered that identity? Yes, it is sin inverse of 2 sin theta. Square root and square root cancels, cos theta. What is it? 2 sin theta into cos theta? Sin 2 theta. And what is sin inverse of sin 2 theta? Yes, 2 theta. Write down that theta value. Theta is sin inverse x. Differentiating with respect to x. Dy upon dx is equal to 2 upon root of 1 minus x square. 2 is a constant. Differentiation of sin inverse x is 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. Moving to the next question, question number 15. Y is equal to sec inverse of 1 upon 2x square minus 1, where x is lying between these values. See, there are two methods. Directly you can substitute, or you can write like this. Sec inverse 1 by x is cos inverse x. That means it is cos inverse of 2x square minus 1. See, again, I am recalling your formula memory, how you are remembering. 2x square minus 1 is in the form of 2 cos square theta minus 1. That is nothing but cos 2 theta. Then tell me what will be the substitution in place of x, what you are writing? Yes, We are writing x is equal to cos theta. Theta is equal to cos inverse of x. And what is 2 cos square theta minus 1? As you know that it is cos 2 theta. Cos inverse and cos get cancels, 2 theta. But what is theta? Theta is cos inverse of x. Differentiate with respect to x. Dy upon dx. 2 as it is. Differentiation of cos inverse is minus 1 upon root 1 minus x square. Already you are familiar because we solved so many examples on that. And next, these are the only 15 questions are there in 5.3 and 2 worked examples related with this exercise. I will solve that 2 worked examples also. Please watch that. They are the worked example from 5.3. I am calling them as equation 6, question number 16. X minus y is equal to pi. Question is find dy upon dx or differentiate. So here differentiating with respect to x. Which type of example it is? It is an implicit example. X differentiation of x with respect to x is 1 minus differentiation of y is dy upon dx is equal to 0. When you rearrange, your answer will be 1. Correct or what? Question number 17. Y plus sin y is equal to cos x. This question is also related with implicit function. So again differentiate with respect to x. Differentiation of y is dy upon dx plus differentiation of sin y is cos y and the angle is other than x, dy upon dx. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. On left side take dy upon dx common. What is the coefficient here? Here coefficient means there is no number, means 1. 1 plus cos y is equal to minus sin x. Now dy upon dx is equal to minus sin x upon 1 plus cos y. So these are the simple examples on implicit and inverse. Are you feeling that exercise is simple or what? In the next class, I will give some more examples on inverse differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. They are not in NCERT, but they will help for your competitive exams. That's why I am giving you at least 10 to 15 questions of inverse differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. After that, I am moving to the next concept, differentiation of exponential and logarithmic functions.